go for a walk in the autumn leaves. Slow down. I've seen the sun before it rises. I've tasted tears before they were cried. I heard the gulls laughing at rainy skies, 'cause I sifted for rubies in the dust. I know love's not through with us. I watch light gather on the side of your face, the thin lines of charcoal on an empty white page. As I tried to unravel what the shaman said, I choked on fumes from the bars. So I know love's not through with us. Swam down so deep, holding our breath. Tried to catch a grace with a butterfly net. You said, go, go if you must. But darling, love's not through with us. Someday soon you'll know love's not through with us. I won't let go.
I won't let go. No, no, I won't let go. I won't let go.
I said I won't let go. I said I won't let go. Yeah, I know. I won't let go.
Hi, I'm Monica Mansfield, and you're watching Mostly Rock and Roll. I am blessed to have in the studio today two dear friends. I have Willy Porter from Milwaukee and Carmen Nickerson, also from Milwaukee. And Willy is a great friend and a phenomenal musician who we've had in the studio probably about 4 times now, Willy, and we're just so grateful that you are here. And Carmen is traveling with you, Willy, doing beautiful, gorgeous harmonies to a lot of your songs. And thank you both for being here and stopping by on your busy schedule.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Monica.
So you've been touring the Northeast for the last week, and you've got another week to go, stopping at different places every night, and I think you're in support of your new album, the Cheeseburgers and Gasoline. How has this tour been for you, and what's it like traveling with this lovely woman here?
Well, the tour has been great. I think it's really fun to come out with a new project, and it's also great to travel with Carmen. We're doing a lot of writing, and she just empowers a lot of songs that I couldn't do otherwise on the road because I missed the harmony parts. So it's great to have her along, and plus it's a more powerful show. We can really rock out and do different things.
Nice.
And as I said, we're doing a lot of writing on the road, which has been great.
So have you had to write songs any differently to incorporate Carmen into the vocals on this CD?
Not really. We co-wrote a song called Iowa Sky on this record, which was really a neat story about Iowa because she's from Iowa, and I realized that my family was all from Iowa as well. So that was fun, and it was definitely a different kind of milieu for me because it's more of a folk duet type thing. I did write a song called Sandoval's Ghost for her to sing, which is sung from a female point of view. The narrator of the tune is a woman. So yeah, it's opened up a different landscape emotionally for me to draw from as a writer. But also we've really just started to get into what is it to write together and what is our collective voice, which is kind of coming together in a cool way.
Carmen, how do you nurture that beautiful singing voice of yours over the years?
I've had a lot of voice lessons over the years, so most recently I went to a voice teacher from Chicago, and she taught more of a rock and roll method of singing. So you support it like in the classical way of supporting your voice, but being able to use more pop rock techniques so you don't sound all proper and classical like an opera, but so you won't injure your voice. But yeah, technique, and if your voice gets tired, you have to try to rest and not talk. Sometimes it's hard to do, especially at a show, because you feel like you need to talk to everybody. And
She's tearing the cellophane off of a candy bar, stares into the distance, says, I don't think it's too far to go. And you're almost out of money, but her dreams are made of gold. And she makes you feel like marmalade deep down in your soul. It gets easier. It gets easier. Now she brings you orange and mango, still inside the skin. She doesn't ring the bell, no, she just walks right in. She puts you on the carpet, she puts you in a chair, till all your broken pieces are tangled in her hair. It gets easier. She makes it easier to love her, and you love her. All the madness subsides in the arms of the night, under a blanket of Iowa sky. Oh, Iowa sky. She burns all the secrets you've carried around, leaves you with nothing but the sound of your own breathing. it's easier. She makes it easier. All the madness confides in the arms of the night. Tail lights fade in the Iowa sky. Oh, Iowa sky. She's tearing the cellophane off of a candy bar, stares into the distance, says, I don't think it's too far.
So this project, Cheeseburgers and Gasoline, first of all, where does that line come from?
That's out of a song, an older song called Tilt-A-Whirl, you know, that's been kicking around for a bit. And, you know, it's a song about a carny, and carnies and musicians are similar. You know, we live similar lives in a lot of ways. So we're traveling across the world for cheeseburgers and gasoline is what we get paid with.
You're also working on a studio album that's going to have your full band in that. So how did this get teased out differently than most of these songs with Carmen on here?
Well, it started out, several of these tunes were going to be on the band record, and as it turned out over time, I realized that they were two separate projects. And so we pulled those songs off and recut them as duets or just live in the studio, me and her, and let the band record be the band record. So it's not going to have any sort of down folky moments. It'll have some slower tempo tunes, but it won't have a tune like Iowa or something like that. Kind of wanted to keep the pacing up on the other projects, so they felt very separate. And band record's not quite done, so this served a good function of getting something out too.
Carmen, I wanted to ask you, what is the process like when you do co-write together with Willy?
It's well, we've sat down at his kitchen table before. It's been different ways. Sometimes he'll have an idea, and then I might add a little bit to that, or I'll bring an idea I have, and he'll really help to make the lyrics a lot better. And I'll just sing or hum a melody that I have and start singing it, and he'll just start playing along and start adding chords, and it turns into this much better song than it started out with.
Well, I think it's true for both of us, and I think that's the best part about co-writing is that if you have trust in the person that you're writing with, you end up with much more than you would have had when you started. And some people sort of give you a kick in the butt and empower you, and that's what it's really about, you know. At least from my point of view.
He's so encouraging because it's so easy to beat yourself up and say, oh, this idea is not really good and I don't really like it, and he's really good at encouraging what you have and helping you to grow.
Please, Mr. Jailerman, set my lover free. He didn't do that killing, there's no blood on his hands, you see. He didn't murder Sandoval, oh listen what I say. It must have been somebody else who laid him down that day. Lord knows I'm a failure, as sure as the sky will bring forth the rain, not a soul will be dry. But to hang an innocent man is such a foolish waste. I cannot stand to let your hand deal the cards that way.
Lord, won't you take me before they cut him down, down from the gallows in the center of our town.
Oh, take me.
We were down on that muddy bank when his body washed up, looking like a ghost beneath the flotsam and the brush. I screamed and I fell and I cried as I ran, turned me free. You don't understand. I never saw the sound of oil till he was cold as clay. And I never seen the river flow like it did that day. Lord, won't you take me before they cut me down, down from the gallows in the center of our town.
Wore my best dress that day, coming home from church, when he pulled me from the path into a lonely stand of birch. I struggled and I clawed against the liquor on his breath. Then I brought a stone cold and hard down upon his head. He died staring up into that warm Sunday sky. I died down to the river's edge, fell on my knees and cried. I hear the howl of his widow and the ring of the bell, and I know Mr. Jailer, old man Slender, was in hell. Lord, won't you take me before they cut me down, down from the gallows in the center of our town. There's a ghost in the hollow, in the misty moonlight. There's a ghost in the hollow, and he's coming for me. Mr. Jailer, set my lover free. Mr. Jailer, the killer is me.
What are the most important qualities of your favorite guitars?
I think they have to be at peace with themselves. If the instrument has a balanced tone, and it also has a great playability about it, and it's also malleable, meaning you can tune it in a myriad of ways. Because I like to go through a lot of open tunings. So it has to be a stable platform, and it has to feel good. It has to feel like it's, as I said, it's at peace with itself. And some instruments look great, but they're not the ones you want to go home with. And the same thing with a couple of guitars that I have that are really old and beat. They don't have any of those characteristics, but they just feel like a friend.
You find great joy in auto racing. What is it about that that appeals to you?
I love engineering. I love automotive engineering. I don't know a lot about it, but I grew up in a family of cars, and my father raced cars as a hobbyist and a semi-professional. And so when he passed, he left an old car to me and one to my brother, and we've restored them back. And I love the community of it. People don't necessarily see that as, they see it as a very individualistic, sort of ego-driven thing. But those race meetings are really selfless events. When somebody's car breaks, everybody runs to help. And it's really a pretty amazing thing. And I find I learn so much about myself by pushing the car, and I learn a lot about physics and my own sort of fear limitations. So it's been a great journey.
I carry the bricks for my grandfather's debt. They say you work hard, you pay what you owe. My family hasn't yet. Our blood in the dust, our blood is on their hands. It's impossible to erase what a kid can't comprehend. I wish that I could feel freedom. They say that no one can hear you. You are a fool to pray. Your God isn't listening. No, 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 help's on the way. I heard a bird on a wire singing sweet. If God loves that sparrow, He will send me freedom. I'm free from fear of violence, I'm free with them, free without freedom from all borders, freedom from all doubt, freedom growing wild and gracefully and green. There's freedom for you, man, is the freedom for me. Now when I open my eyes, some days I still can't believe there are no chains on my door, no, no guns are pointed at me. I have no one to answer to, no customers to please. I help those who are still enslaved, that's how I get freedom.
You also have a fabulous cover on here of Peter Gabriel's Digging in the Dirt. So what went into that, deciding on this song?
It was just that I had the baritone guitar, and that sort of opened up the possibility of that tune. Tony Levin played on a record of mine a few years back, and his bass phrasing on a song called Big Yellow Pine, he quoted this sort of Levinism, I would call it, which is a very stylized way of using octaves. And it reminded me of that song Digging in the Dirt. So I went back and looked at it, and with the baritone I realized I was able to play 4 octaves of D, which to most people is like, who cares? But to me it was like, that empowers that song. So once I knew I had that, then it was just a matter of arranging it the rest of the way for the guitar. And finding the right key. And then, of course, bringing her in. And we had a great take in the studio of like 7 minutes live that really just came off great with a whole improvisational section in the middle. And
well, thank you both so much for coming here. It's just a wonderful delight to have you each here. And Willy, you have brought us so much joy over the years in your visits here and your appearances here. And you are welcome absolutely anytime, and anything we can do to support you, please let us do that and come to New England more often, please.
Wow, I'm just really flattered. Thank you so much, Monica.
You're welcome. Safe travels, you two.
Thank you, Monica.
Something in me, dark and sticky. All this time it's getting strong. No way of dealing with this feeling. I can't hold out like this too long. This time you're gone too far. This time you're gone too far. This time you're gone too far. I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. This time you're gone too far. This time you're gone too far. This time you're gone too far. I told you, I told you, I told you. Don't turn back. Just drive the car. Don't turn around. I know what you want. Don't say nothing. Keep your hands on the wheel. Shut your mouth. This is for real. Digging in the dirt. Stay with me. I need support. I'm digging in the dirt. Find the places I got hurt. To open up the places I got hurt.